Good morning, everybody. Good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome back to the channel. This is something that I've actually been wanting to do for a little while now, and basically what it is, you know, if you've been following the channel at all, I had a video a little while back talking about electronics and how it has impacted the sport, good or bad or indifferent. One comment that one thing that I do believe, I feel like, is us as fishermen, sometimes we need to unplug and just go fishing. And I do that a lot throughout the season, even in the tournament season. But with that being in mind, I feel like it just relatable to so many more people. So many people go out there in a john boat, in a bass boat, whatever it is, and they just don't have all the latest and greatest technology, which you do not need that to catch fish. So with that being said, I came up with this idea of this premise of this series called Unplugged. You know, wheeler fishing unplugged. So this means I'm either maybe wading, or I'm in my aluminum boat, or I'm in my bass boat with zero to no electronics, you know, or close to little to no electronics. And so that was sort of the premise of this whole series. And today we are going to start with the first video. So let's grab everything, hop in the old Academy truck, but behind it, what do we got? Just purring this morning. The aluminum boat. Got it ready to roll. Got the igloo in there. We're gonna have to stop at the gas station and see where we're gonna head this morning. All right, let me put you guys right there. Oh, we actually also have a special guest, so that should be a lot of fun. I feel like it's gonna be a good time. Golly. See, this is the problem, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I leave the house, like, I'm over here, like, picking up random stuff, because I'm like, you know, if I have a big boat, I have all my stuff in here. When I bring my aluminum boat, I don't have really a whole lot there. So I'm grabbing little spinner baits and buzz baits and a whole bunch of stuff. I got top waters and crankbaits. Actually, do I have a crankbait rod? Gosh dang it, hold up. Okay, so that's exactly what I was talking about right there. Let's hit the road and see what we're gonna get into. The only bit of electronics I will say that I utilize a lot, a lot of this I want to go to rivers and creeks, stuff like that, just places that I don't know. The whole premise behind this and what I want to do is to go to a body of water I've never been to, and just go fishing. That's what's so much fun about fishing, and that is the plan today. All right, so we are here, the selected river of what we're gonna fish today. Water's a little bit dirty, but I just feel like, you know, the biggest thing that I like to do, especially in the summertime, is to go in places like this, like rivers and creeks, and just get out of the heat. You know, the one thing that's nice is, you know, the further you go up into a creek, the more narrow it is, the more shade you have. So now, that being said, I got my good buddy, I gotta introduce my man, Hunter Shryock, and we are gonna see if we can't catch a couple bass today.
We're gonna catch a couple bass because anytime that we're in the dog days of summer, I look for like some type of weather, like front or something, or current. And obviously, we've got current up here, and anytime you get current, you're gonna have life. So we just gotta find some.
It might be a whole bunch of gar and carp and catfish. We don't know. That is what this is all about, and that's what's gonna be fun.
I feel like there's gonna be some bass.
There's gotta be. The water is more stained, but it feels like right at home, because like Indiana, Ohio, like fishing.
I want it stained. No, this is clean. This is clean.
This is clean, man.
Hey, because they have no option but to put their nose right up against the bank.
On that dang bank.
And I'm good at going down the bank.
Ooh, okay. I'm excited. Let's go see if we can't do it. We're gonna run up this river, see what's gonna happen. I don't know. I mean, we might get out and actually like pull out multiple times throughout the day. I don't even know. We're gonna see how this one goes.
This is about how I fish a tournament.
Run up this creek, right up the next river, run up the next creek.
Just keep going until you get a bite.
That's how we're gonna do it. We don't know, but you gotta stop. Well, this is one thing that you always stop. Like, you just got to, any big feature, big piece of cover, a bridge in a creek with current, with rock, We gotta stop. We gotta stop right here. It at least gives you an idea if there is 1 or 2 around. Let's do that. Let's see if we can't make a few casts.
A bass around bridges.
Always bridges? Or always a respect? Man, I'm sneezing.
This location.
What are you saying? Have like the one you want to use?
You don't have rod lockers in? No.
No, I do not. This is like unplugged. We're not in our bass boat no more.
I'm just trying not to break anybody's rod.
Ah, it's okay, bud.
It's okay.
Ooh.
You caught it.
I did. This is like what I used to always fish tournaments out of. This like a little boat like this.
Heck yeah. Nobody even looks twice at you.
No.
It's gonna be hot today.
It is. We're gonna have to run up a little bit further.
I think it's supposed to be like what, 94?
That's what I heard. I said we go up. Up the river we go. I'm not seeing. We didn't get a bite there. That's not a great sign. But we're gonna find out.
Not a great sign, but it is a sign.
It's a sign. Every bit of information you gather throughout the day can help you make decisions to leave faster.
Hey, that's the key. The key is eliminating water quickly.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. Always got the Berkeley Maxent.
Got to get the Maxent out. Fishing behind Wheeler, you got to have the Maxent. That's the honest to God's truth right there.
You need every advantage you
Fishing behind a freaking vacuum right now.
Yeah.
It's really encouraging.
I'm just trying to get a bite, because I want to know if this sucker has a bass or it does not. Actually, if there's spots in here, I need to be throwing that chatterbait.
There's a bass right there.
There has to be. Between here and that bridge, there's a bass, or carp, or catfish, or...
I say you're going to catch a smallmouth.
Smallmouth? Oh, current.
Come snagged.
I'll get you, bud.
Save me. Got to get my cricket back. Oh gosh, we're going to tip this thing. How deep are we?
I don't know.
Give me the readout. There we go. All right.
You got to tell me. That's our readout right there.
About 5 foot.
Was it about 5?
4 or 5 foot.
It's still pretty deep, man. A lot of depth in here. A lot of current too. I mean, I would have thought we'd have got a bite off that stretch. Current's ripping, son.
It is.
Oh, I just had a bite right there.
Get him.
First bite. Small bite.
Oh, I just had a freaking bite.
Did you?
Yeah, and I'm not recording.
All right. All right.
One little hole.
First little bite.
That's typically about how it is.
Mine was pretty small, felt like.
Mine, I couldn't tell how big. I mean, it just had the bait.
That's good.
For about 5 seconds.
All right. First bite.
Before I realized.
I don't know. It could be bluegill.
No.
Could be a rock bass.
Maybe a little spot.
That's what it felt like to me, that one bit here.
Little spots.
Felt like a little spotted bass.
There.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I told you, a little spot.
I did. You knew.
I called that out.
Hey, that's a little spot.
That was a little spot.
Hey, so we know there's spotted bass in here.
He was hungry.
First one of the trip.
First giant of the day.
There you go.
Bing, bang, boom. I'm officially beating Jacob Wheeler right now. I don't think that one counts.
I mean, well, the key is we know there's a bass.
We both had a bite on that one little spot.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I mean, it makes sense. There's probably a couple more in there.
Yeah. Let me pitch back. Let me find out.
That's where I got mine with that bite right there.
Yep, he dropped it. Dinky. The dinker. And that's the thing, is like you'll run this whole river, but you may find there might only be like X amount of key stretches, like key spots.
Like a dang 200-yard stretch where there's big ones.
And you get your bites right there, and then you eliminate the whole the whole deal, like for whatever reason.
Or they might be on this one piling.
Yep.
For whatever reason, they're right there. That's pretty slack calm over there. I don't know. God dang. But
I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. Dude.
I had a bite. There you go.
That was a missile going over the boat.
Book. You were excited about that one.
Oh, he had it, and by the time I set the hook, he was 10 feet behind the post.
Gosh, I gotta get another cricket.
Sorry, dude.
All right.
Can't get the hook out of you. You're so
Hunter,
dang small.
2. Jacoby.
Wait, this is how, hey, this is how you hold a fish out, because that's what you do, and everyone will get you just blasted on social media. So I'm going to hold it like this, so then everyone knows how big it is. We good? We good, Brody?
That's the facts, man. That is the facts.
Don't cheat the internet.
They'll let you know
they will let you know. Some shade.
I'm surprised we didn't get on that bit on that last bend with all that rock, you know, on the spot. I mean,
Well,
you
we
would think.
did.
I mean, what I'm saying,
Just
like
the right size.
a real. I'm talking about a real fish.
Story of my life. Yeah.
Huh. This sucks.
Gosh dang it, Hunter, you suck.
Bite.
No.
Officially sucks. Gosh.
That looks like a bite getter.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. We're getting up here with more grass. I mean, I didn't mind it below. It didn't really have much depth though.
There's a gar.
We found them, bud.
We found the gar, bud. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. You're gonna set the hook and hit me.
Wham! All right, guys. Update. Well, you did catch us a couple.
Oh,
there are some bass in here. I had one decent one bite my frog, and what I'm calling decent one, I'm pretty sure it was a spot the way it slapped at it, probably like a 13, 14 incher. So other than trying to beat a dead horse, I feel like we got to make a move and go to another river or a creek and try to figure it out. So we're gonna take out and go to the next fishing hole. Hopefully get a little bit better results.
Gotta make a move.
Gotta make it happen.
We fished too much good stuff and not enough bites.
Facts. There's better fishing to be had somewhere else. Facts.
Sand
Woo,
it. Sand it. This ain't sketch at all. All right.
Hold on. We're good. We're good. That's why you bring an aluminum boat.
When in doubt.
Jump the logs.
When in doubt, throttle it out. You had the right idea. I just don't think we executed.
Not execution was not quite there.
We had the right idea.
I'd
You
rather-
know, if you're in a bad situation in a boat, you always use the throttle. Don't let out of it.
No.
That's the truth. We straight did a chicane in down current, or going down current.
I mean, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some.
What do you think? Just from shutting down, we got water in the back of it, or we got a hole in it?
Okay. We're in a new creek. See if we can get. We'll see if we can't have a little bit better results from this place than the last one. We'll find out.
Already some good water clarity.
It's a little bit different. It's completely different too.
We're going to find them.
Somehow.
Complete confidence that we will find them. Maybe.
Right now, it's not the best, obviously. Oh, thought you had him. I don't want to talk about it. No.
Not good, bud. All right.
I did it, son. The Adventures of Jay Wheelie. Hey, when you're showing me getting hung up on logs, the bass fishing's not that great. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that one out there. It's not quite got to the level of what I would like it to be. But hey, it's the most entertaining thing I've done all day.
Because it's the only thing you've done all day.
That's facts.
Doesn't.
Other than hitting a couple lay down logs and rocks and stuff, I mean, that's about all I've done.
I'd say the motor, the fuel line situation.
That was the most, yeah, I would agree with
That's probably the most exciting thing. That and almost hitting us in the face with a 4-inch bass.
That was good. That was a good one.
Oh, I had a nibble. It was another brim. It nibbled it for sure. Knocked my bobber stop up. Not so much slack in my line. I don't know what other options we have, but
there's got to be. Hold up, guys.
Yes.
Hold up.
Yes.
Don't say nothing.
Here, hold on. Let me get the net.
Hold up. Careful. Don't let him come off. Okay. Yes!
Yeah! That's all you.
I did it.
There's
so I got the skunk out of. I broke the day curse. So far we've caught 2 spotted bass and this pumpkin seed. And that is bad.
Say that again.
It's a pumpkin seed. That's a pumpkin seed. That's not even a bluegill.
Oh my gosh.
That's a pumpkin seed right there. See that? Look at that.
Throw that joker back.
All right, guy. Hey, man, I apologize. I truly appreciate it.
We got to come up with a game plan.
We got to come up with something else. Golly. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes, yes.
Rock bass.
We're changing it. This episode was all about species.
It's all about diversity, diversifying our portfolio with the fish we buy, we catch. Oh my gosh.
What is this thing? A rock
bass?
Bass?
That's a rocky, man. We've got a rock bass. We've caught a pumpkin seed.
The key to that one, I'm going to tell you, we've been getting a lot of little bites. Yep. The key was you just got to click the bail, let them swim off with it. That was the whole key to that bite.
We've been having a tough time connecting with some of these.
I'm probably at almost 15 to maybe 1 pound, 2 ounces.
That's a good one.
15 ounces to 1 pound, 2 ounces is what I'm guesstimating my total weight to be.
We're getting up there, bud. I try to keep it going.
I feel like drunk driver or something. Oh, back on the dirt bike.
This is another
again.
part of the deal. You have a used boat, an older boat, you're bound to have a few issues. And I think I got a fuel filter slide. I don't even know what it is exactly.
Fuel line, bad fuel, something fuel related.
Fuel line filter has to be like, that's one of the two. And I mean, it could be both. Hey, look, it's the floating stump.
Dude, we fished a long freaking ways.
Hold on, boys!
Oh, no. No.
Alright. I want to go down this wood because there's the only wood up here, and you normally get the big largemouth down through here, or the frog or something, or. Got him. Spot. Oh my gosh. Another one.
Another one. Hey, another one.
And another one.
Unbelievable. It was a cool bite though.
It was.
That's probably the biggest one of the day.
It is. You're really growing.
Look at where he ate it too. Front hook.
You've been doing that. I still have not caught a bass.
You caught a pumpkin seed.
I caught a damn pumpkin seed.
Oh, buddy, don't
At least you caught a rock bass when it wasn't a actual largemouth or a spot.
All right, dude, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, thank you. Here we go. For everyone at home to measure, my hand size is approximately about 7 inches. So here we go.
72 inches long.
It's about a 10-inch spotted bass.
Slow it down.
That sounds.
Hey,
that is our day right there. If it's not a pumpkin seed, we're throwing fish back before we even get the shot because we've only caught, I don't know, I can count them on my left hand. But it's gonna change, right?
I'm working on it right now.
All right, it's gonna change. We're gonna do something different. Maybe not.
We don't know.
Pretty
soon that damn.
That's the deal.
You like that?
Yeah, had to Dremel it.
I can see it.
That's why I'm getting bit.
100%.
And I don't have sunscreen on it.
Now we're really.
They're biting it because I don't have sunscreen on it.
Now.
That sucker was shallow too.
Convinced.